Hello folks, Jenkins here. So there's a few ways to edge. I'm gonna go through a few steps, some tricks that'll help you out. So I didn't do much edging around the wooded area so I could get this on film, and I won't take you through all of that, but just remember that, a nice clean edge always makes the lawn look real good. Do I edge every time I cut? No. But I do try to edge every other time just to make, sure things are nice and crisp. So we're gonna go up here, we're gonna get a few things in, and I'll show you a couple of things that I do. Okay, this first way, what you're gonna see is me not standing in the grass. All right, and I'm going to show you the difference in standing in the grass and doing it and not standing in the grass and doing it. Okay, so let's get this here. Now you see this? As you can see, this cut, the grass is straight up and down. So you basically have a cut where it doesn't lean forward, doesn't lean backwards. It's just a straight up and down cut. Okay, let's do this side. So now if you look at this cut, it's leaning back a little. Okay, it shows a little bit more of the soil. It's just a lean back. Now I gotta tell you, sometimes I like this way better, but if you look at both, this side, it's more straight up and down. This side over here is more lean back. All it is a preference, folks. It depends on how you want it to be, and if you want to do it in the grass or out of the grass. All right, so let's go to the next little trick. Notice how all of the grass went that way. Some people trim before they cut, some people trim after they cut. It really doesn't matter. That's your preference. But what I'm trying to say is, if you want to kick that up into an area that you don't have to blow or clean, then you need to go that way. If you're gonna trim before you cut, if you come from this way, it's gonna kick it out here, and then you can suck it up with your lawnmower. So those are a couple of tricks. Left to right, you don't have to clean up. From right to left, you do have to clean up. But this was just to show you how I do it. But as you can see, one area I leaned back, the other area went straight ahead, straight over top. So even in this area here, I leaned back in the first part, and then as you get up there, so one area I was in the grass. Up there I was on the pavers. You could see when you're in the grass, it goes back. When you're on the pavers, it's straight up and down. This side I did all from the grass. So you can get a good idea of what happens when you're using your weed whacker. Now here, you see the neighbor has some fungus going on, so I'm really trying to keep it from my side. So what I'm doing is I'm giving it a little bit more treatment with propiconazole and different things, so I can kind of keep it away. He has a lot of weed grasses right here. He has some coming into my lawn right there. And I guess that's not a big deal, it's the edge. See, our tomato plants are doing well. He's straight from the concrete side, the cement side. So it's straight up and down. Now, normally I would do this at a different time, but I did the blower and it kind of messed the edges up, but you get the idea. I wanted to show you folks exactly what was going on with the edges. Lawn definitely looks good. If you haven't seen my video on these plants here, these planters, these pots, you got to check it out. Now, they're huge, but they're not looking really, really full right now because they're probably filled with water after having 4 days of rain. But by the end of the day, you're going to see these things just pop.